What's up, guys? I am super excited about this video. It's actually going to be a series. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. I've been shooting videos for my wife's channel for a while, but I've been wanting to do my own thing. So here we go. We're going to have fun together. You guys are probably going to get to make fun of me. I'll probably say some stupid stuff, but we're just going to have fun. It's going to be a car video. We are going to be restoring a classic. Sometimes you come across the ultimate barn find and you find a mint condition, one owner classic. That's not what we have. Today's video is going to be on that right there. It is a 99 GMC Suburban. First thing we're going to do, pull it up, get it pressure washed, and then pull the body off the frame. That's what today's video is going to be about. And yeah, let's have fun. Broke one. All right, so before you actually drop this back down on the ground and lift the body off of the frame, I already off camera took the ground bolt out. You've got a ground for your gas tank, filler neck that goes up there, and you've got a ground that plugs into the chassis down here. Now your brake lights are plugged in right here. So you're gonna unplug this deal here and put that up out of the way so you don't rip those wires apart. Next thing up here, you've got your emergency brake cable. I wanna make sure that you don't leave it on or you won't be able to get this off. But you're going to take a vice grip, hook onto here, and then take another vice grip back here on the cable. You're gonna hold them together and you're gonna smack it with a hammer. And it's going to pop that out. And then this up here, you put a 13mm wrench over it and it will compress the little fingers and that will come out. Once that is done and your brake lines are unhooked and your hot water for your rear heat exchanger for your rear heat is undone, you are ready to pull the body off the frame. Now granted, if you had an engine in there, there's a lot more work to be done. But I did that years ago when I bought this thing. I took the engine out and sold it. We're going to drop it back down on the ground and unhook the brake lines. That should be the last thing before we take the body off the frame. We've got the lift readjusted onto some lifting points on the body, and we're going to start slowly lifting the body off the frame. All right, so we've got the body off the frame. Kind of frustrated. I forgot a couple wires, so I'll probably have to rewire my ABS system because I ripped some wires on that. So yeah. So if you do pull a body off the frame, just make sure you take it nice and slow. I'm trying to do this and film, so it's dividing my attention. But hey, whatever, we're gonna learn from it. Body's off the frame. The body's gonna stay up on the lift there probably for a few weeks. I'm gonna roll the chassis out. We're gonna pressure wash it real good. Today's the last day that's going to be in the 60s. It's the day after Christmas in Missouri. So I don't know when it's going to be warm enough to paint again. But I want to have the frame prepped, sanded down, cleaned up real good. So next chance I get to actually paint it will be included in this video. So I want to upload this video until the chassis is all painted and till the chassis is all painted. I probably won't include the video of me dropping the body back on the frame and bolting it up because it's just a reverse of what we've done. Okay, stop. Okay, go over, grab a block of wood. See the block of wood that's under that tire? Grab a rock. Yeah, and put it under that front tire. Yep. Or the back, that works too. Yeah, just put it under a tire, hurry up. Just put it under a tire. Yeah, this is the front. As you can tell, we're professionals here. All right, so a lot's happened since the last time, or since I started this video. Man, it's been about a month. I think I started it midway through December. Weather hasn't been cooperating. I've had to put in a lot of hours at work, but hopefully we can get this finished up today. It's finally warmer, above 50 degrees out today. I sandblasted with a wet sandblaster I bought off of Amazon. Hooks up to a pressure washer. It worked really well the first day I tried it, but then it was really cold out, and I think just the moisture in the air and the condensation wouldn't allow the sand to suck up, and so I gave up on that. It was just making a mess, kept clogging, so I wire brushed the rest of the frame. Today we're going to go ahead and hit it with some primer and the black coat. I'm just using Rust-Oleum spray paint products, nothing fancy. It's not a show car. I just want to get the frame painted up real good. Prevent it from rusting in the future. So let's have at it. All right, so I've got it all primered. If I was to do this again, I probably would have taken the time to pull, the brake lines off, fuel lines, the front diff, and send it off to get media blasted. That was just, $400 or $500 I didn't want to spend. I missed a couple spots where there was some rust. There's a couple spots where there was still, hey kiddo. There was still some grease and grime, but it's just a Suburban. It's not like we're building this to take it to SEMA. This is almost dry. I'm gonna hit it with the gloss black. It's still gonna look a million times better than it did before we got started on it. All right, man, it's been a journey. Yeah, I'm really glad to have it back under the truck. Before I drop the body back on it, there's a couple other things I need to do with wiring. I need to wire up a fuel pump or a lift pump and some other stuff before I put the wiring harness back in it. I'm really glad the way it turned out. Yeah. If you remember, we did break a bolt whenever we were taking off the body mounts. So next part of the video, tomorrow or the next day, we're going to get that broken bolt out. So I'm going to show you a couple tricks on getting broken bolts out of stuff, and hopefully it works, or else I'm going to look pretty dumb on camera here. Yeah, so next video is going to be rebuilding the motor, transmission, and getting the whole drive line put in the chassis before I drop the body on it. Why not if I've got the room? So yeah, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. I know it's a brand new channel. I'd really appreciate you guys' support to help me grow the views and everything on it. So till tomorrow. Make sure you wear eye protection. I know when I was cleaning the chassis, I was using a wire brush attachment to an angle grinder without eye protection. That was really dumb. I ended up with a couple pieces of wire brush in my hand. One of them was in there pretty deep, actually. If that had been my eye, that's something stupid to not spend 15-20 bucks on some eye protection. So don't be like me, wear eye protection all the time. All right, let's get to welding this and continue. All right, so I've got a nut that I had in one of my spare nut jars. It's going to slide over. It'll actually start to thread the part of the bolt that is exposed. So we're going to put that on there. We're going to fill this area in here up with weld. It's also going to heat that bolt up, and we're going to start working it out. All right, pretty sure we've got those threads hit with some PV Blaster. We're just gonna rock this back and forth. Oh yeah. All You don't want to force it too much because you don't want that rust that's on those threads to bind up and cause them to either strip out or break this nut off that we just welded on it. So by rocking it back and forth, you're going to help that lubricant or that penetrating oil get in those threads and start doing its magic. I'm having to put an impact on it now because it's starting to... Well, we're going to find out if this is a good or bad idea to put an impact on it. Let's put it to a lower setting so I don't just snap it off. All right. There was, I mean, that's not a whole lot of rust and grime on it. Well, thank you for watching. I'm kind of getting used to the whole trying to work and film at the same time, so bear with me. I am excited about this project. It's something that I've spent many hours taking this thing apart and rebuilding it in my head, so it's pretty cool to finally get started on it. So that wraps this video up. Please subscribe. It'll probably be another month or so before I get another video out just because of my crazy hectic work schedule, plus we're adding an addition to our house and lots of other stuff. But the next step is going to be rebuilding the motor. So yeah, we'll have a complete tear down of the motor and rebuild on it. So it's going to be exciting stuff. Thanks for watching. Oh, I wasn't recording. Okay, quiet everybody. Quiet, everybody quiet. Symphony, what are you doing? Can you say righty-tighty? Righty-tighty. Can you say lefty-loosey? Lefty-loosey. Good job.
Daddy, what's the mail?
Probably rust, grease, and grime. Can you say rust, grease, and grime?
Rust and grease and grime.